What's up, guys? Mr. Yates here. So today we're going to take everything that we've learned and we're going to apply it to a real world problem. Let's take a look. A rectangular basketball court has an area of 48 square yards and a width of 6 yards. What is the length of the basketball court? Now, this funny word right here, rectangular, is really important. It sounds like rectangle because it means something that's shaped like a rectangle. And it's important because when we go to draw our picture later, we need to make sure that it's a rectangle. Now, I use the basketball court because, well, I like basketball and a baseball field isn't a rectangle. So the basketball court has an area of 48 square yards. Well, that's important. We know a lot about area. We know that if you multiply the length times the width, you're going to get the area. So let's see what else they give us. 48 square yards and a width of 6 yards. Cool. So we have our width. What is the length? So right off the bat, I'm thinking, okay, I know that if I do my length times my width, I'm going to get my area. Well, I already know 2 of those, so I just need to find out the third one. So I'm going to start by writing an equation. I'm going to put my thinking into a math equation so I can kind of look at it as a reference. So I know that my length, which I don't know yet, so I'm just going to put a box for that. My length times my width, which is 6 yards, equals my area. 48. Awesome. Is that the only way I could write this? No, I could change that up, right? Because I know that division is the opposite of multiplication. So if I flip that whole equation backwards, I can also write it as a division problem as well. So I'm going to do that. 48 divided by 6 equals blank. Okay, cool. I feel good about that. And now some of you may already be thinking, hey, I know what goes in that box. Hang on, we'll get there. Now I want to draw my visual representation. Remember we said before, this word up here is really important because my model needs to be a rectangle. So I'm going to draw my basketball court down here. And I'm just going to draw it in the shape of a rectangle. Cool. Now I'm going to start labeling parts of it that I know. Well, I know the area, so I'm going to write that in the middle because remember the area is the space it takes up on the inside. Cool. So I'm going to write 48 square yards. And I know that my width is 6. So I'm going to label this side as 6 yards. Cool. So now I just need to know what number would go here. Let's see. Let me count by my 6's, see if I can get there. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48. So 6 times 8 gave me 48. And 48 divided by 6 is 8. So that must mean that my missing side is 8 yards.